Okay, welcome everyone. Today we're going to cut right to the core of Nitrograph. This project is really interesting, sitting right where blockchain meets AI. We're focusing on their big airdrop testnet. Our mission here is to unpack not just what you need to do to earn, but also the thinking, the strategy behind how they're building this community up.
Yeah, and Nitrograph itself, its fundamental goal is pretty ambitious. They want to be the execution layer for AI agents.
Execution layer. What does that actually mean in practice?
Think of it like this. Current blockchains, they aren't really built for the kind of speed and verifiable computation you need when an AI agent has to do complex things really fast on chain.
Like rapid trades or something.
Exactly, or dynamic logic. Nitrograph is trying to solve that speed bottleneck, that latency, and also the whole, can we trust the AI did what it said it did, the problem, the verifiability part.
Right, okay. And they seem to be getting noticed already. I mean, the notes say their testnet went live back on September 29th.
End of September.
And they've already pulled in, 35,000 followers on X? That's fast growth.
It is. And the really eye-catching part for many is the Google support. That adds a layer of credibility, you could say.
Google support, wow. So that institutional nod plus the user numbers, it suggests this testnet isn't just about finding bugs.
Probably not just bugs, no. It feels much more like an aggressive user acquisition strategy, highly incentivized. The whole point for you, the user, is climb that leaderboard, show you're active, and position yourself for those early rewards.
Okay, rewards. Let's talk about those because the sources mention a few different terms. What exactly are people earning here? Nitro XP?
Yeah, it's split mainly three ways. You've got Nitro points. Think of these as the main currency for calculating your share of the eventual airdrop.
Okay, Nitro is key for the airdrop.
Right. Then there's XP, which is more about tracking your overall level or experience within their system.
Like a reputation score, sort of?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, ROS, which stands for rate of success. This seems tied much more closely to, let's say, quality engagement, especially in chat and social stuff. They want real users, not just clicks.
Makes sense. They want quality. And the notes mention several ways to get these points, like making viral AI content with partners, staking challenges later on, referring friends.
And holding specific partner NFTs too, yeah. Multiple paths.
But let's get specific. If someone wants to jump in now, what are the absolute must-do steps to get started?
Okay, first things first, the basics. You need to connect a wallet. MetaMask is what they recommend.
Standard Web3 stuff.
Pretty standard. Then you need to go into the mission section and secure a unique name. That's like your identity set up on their platform.
Wallet connected, name secured. Check. What's next? The daily stuff.
Exactly. This is where consistency pays off.
Yeah.
You need to claim your daily Nitro. You can do this every 24 hours.
And there's a bonus.
Yes, a 5% bonus if you keep a 3-day streak going. So they really want you coming back daily. Plus, you also need to claim your daily XP separately.
Okay, daily Nitro, daily XP. Got it.
Now, here's where it gets very integrated with Web 2 platforms. You absolutely have to connect your Telegram, your Discord, and your X account. All three. And for Discord, it's quite involved. You connect it, then you have to join their actual server, go through verification there, and then actively chat. That's how you generate the ROS.
So just joining isn't enough. You need to participate.
Right. They're trying to bridge their decentralized goals with these centralized identity checks, basically.
That's interesting. Relying so heavily on X, Discord, these big centralized platforms for verification, especially for a project aiming to be a decentralized AI layer, feels a bit like a paradox, doesn't it?
It does raise questions. Is it just a temporary bridge for onboarding? A pragmatic choice to get real users now? Probably. Centralized social media is still the easiest way to verify, a human at scale versus a bot farm.
Makes sense from a practical standpoint, I guess. What about X specifically? Any tasks there?
Yep, specific actions required. You need to like and repost a particular post they specify, then follow their main X account, and follow the founder's personal X account.
Okay, like, repost, follow project, follow founder. Got it. The notes also mention checking the studio section for an SPT agent.
Yeah, the instruction is to mint a free agent called SPT in the studio section. Though the source also said nothing was showing there yet. So maybe that's a coming soon thing. Probably an NFT you'll need later.
All right, so maybe keep an eye on that studio section.
Definitely.
So wrapping this up, what's the big picture for you, the listener? This deep dive shows Nitrograph is using a really comprehensive strategy. It blends classic Web3 stuff like wallets and future staking, with a heavy dose of required Web 2 social integration, X, Discord, Telegram. It's quite demanding.
It is. And that leads us to a final thought, something for you to mull over. When a project aiming to build something fundamentally decentralized, like this AI execution layer,
Yeah.
when it leans so heavily on the infrastructure of centralized Web 2 giants for its core user verification and engagement, how might that initial reliance shape the project's actual path? Does it subtly influence the architecture or even the philosophy of the decentralized system they're building in the long run?
That's a really good question. Does the convenient onboarding bridge eventually become part of the permanent structure? Something to think about as we see more projects try to merge these two worlds.